Time to find your feet, guys. We're going to begin this sequence by standing, and we're looking for your feet to be hip width apart. So just have a little look down now, and then when you're ready, begin to find your feet on the mat, closing the eyes perhaps as you begin to focus inwards, enjoying that feeling of the inhale and the exhale moving through your body. That feels a little bit like a wave moving in and out, and you can follow that wave throughout the whole of the practice. And if the focus goes somewhere else, that's fine, just bring it back into the inhale and exhale. Now opening the eyes, we're going to begin to tip forward onto the toes, working a little bit here with the balance, and then exhale back onto the heels. Inhale, forward, exhale back. And then taking the way over to the right hand side and then the left hand side on the exhale. One more time, right hand side, working over to the edge. So listen into the body as you begin to find your balance. Inhale, and now we're going to make little circles, forward, side, back. And you'll note here, if you're looking at the screen, the length of my spine is drawing up towards the ceiling and my neck is in line with my spine. Good, and then we're going to take the circles the other way, inhaling, forward, exhaling. So really starting to ground the feet into the floor, ready for our standing practice. And then coming back into center on your next exhale. Good, a little wriggle of the fingers. Inhale, exhale, begin to dip the chin towards the chest, rounding the shoulders. We're bending the knees here and rounding the back as we come through a spinal curve. Stopping where your edge is, taking 3 breaths here, expanding the stomach on the inhale and the ribs, and then loosening, releasing into the exhale. Inhale, begin to take yourself back into the standing position, allowing the shoulders and then the chin to be the last thing that comes back into the neutral alignment. Inhale, exhale. Again, tucking in the chin, warming up that spine. Bending the knees. Good, and maybe this time I'm going to go a little bit lower, but if you're where you were before, that's great. Good, we're upside down here. It can take some getting used to, but really feel the head hanging, so from the crown of the head, the top of the head, down towards the floor. You can even draw an imaginary line if you like to find that, and relaxing the shoulders. One inhale and an exhale, allowing that breath to flow in and out through the nose as you come into center position again, allowing the chin to be the last thing that brings the body into its natural alignment. Good, we're going to go for one more of those, well, because first of all, it's just totally and utterly yummy. And it's also lovely to get this movement into the spine and waking up the back part of the legs. Now here, when we get to the floor, we're going to begin to rock into the right knee and then the left knee. Now, if your hands aren't at the floor, that is brilliant and okay. We're going to place the hands onto the shins or even onto the thighs. So yoga is for everybody, and everybody is different, and we all come to things at different times. Allowing that head to hang, and then just hanging into a forward fold. Loosening the shoulders if you're finding they're gripping, finding looseness in the jaw. Inhale, exhale, beginning to rise back. Lovely. So from here, and you may want to watch the setup to begin with, we're going to extend the right foot 3/4 of the way along the mat, rotating the left foot so that the edge of the foot is in line with the back of the mat. Inhale, exhale, extending the arms, and then just checking that you have a toe-heel arch or toe-heel-heel alignment with the feet before we begin to move. And with time, you'll get used to the setup and what your body is comfortable with. And we're going to tilt from the hips, extending the arm, finding your edge, ready to go into our triangle. As you find your edge, begin to extend the right arm down and then the left arm up towards the ceiling. Once you're comfortable in that position, wherever your hands may be resting, begin to work with the exhale to rotate the lower ribs. And the head, if it's feeling uncomfortable, which it can do, you can generally just start to roll it towards the toes, into the center, or if you want more of a challenge with the balance, up towards the ceiling. You're going to begin to bend the front leg. And here we're going to draw the back feet a little bit closer to the front of the mat. And we're going to rest the arm onto the foot. And it might be that you need to walk your front tootsies forward too, because we're looking for the knee and the ankle to be in line. As we begin to inhale, once we've found the alignment and the setup, and you're comfortable, we're going into an extended position. Be aware here of your pelvis. So is your pelvis tilting down towards the mat? If it is, begin to see whether you can encourage it around, and you can see the upper body follows as we go into that lovely extended position. Inhale, exhale. So we're going to have a little bit of a challenge here, and we're going to begin to rotate as we lift up, rotate the back foot inwards. So remembering to draw the belly button towards the spine, which will help with the balance and control of that movement as you flow into it. And then we're going to exhale down into a warrior one position, taking note of the knee and ankle alignment. If this is too much for you, at this point in time, drop your knee towards the floor. Find the inhale and the exhale. If the knee feels a little bit tough, or if it feels a bit tough on the knee, you can put a little blanket underneath. So we're all going to inhale, whichever position we're in, exhale, coming up from the floor, and then drawing the foot into the back of the mat. So joining the right foot. Inhale, exhale, begin to tuck the chin in. We're going to go for another forward fold before we go onto the other side. Find all that lovely breath. As you breathe in, nourishing into the inner part of the body. Exhale. Inhale. The next exhale, begin to rise the body. Good. Now we're going to step the left foot along the mat, going into the other side. So 3/4 of a width, and toe heel heel or toe heel arch alignment. So you can work with both and see which one feels better for you, working with your body. So inhale and extend the arms. Be aware of the middle fingers here as we tip forward, drawing back from the hip and finding our edge, and then when we're there, moving into our triangle position on the other side, working the front shoulder backwards. Good, one more breath here. Begin to draw the right foot, the front knee forward as you walk the back foot coming into the extended position. Good, now this will be challenging the breath A little bit more. It might be getting a little bit shallow, but that's absolutely fine. Keep working on that little smile. Good. Making sure that you're not putting too much weight into the arm and the knee, just using it as a rest point. And then begin on the exhale to find a little bit more lift through the sternum. Inhale, exhale, begin to rotate the body back down towards the mat as you rotate the back foot. Inhale, lifting the arms, finding the balance here, using your core awareness and your breath. Lifting the fingertips up towards the ceiling, engaging the thighs up towards the hips, spreading the toes and the heels of the front foot into the mat. Inhale, exhale, finding a little lift from the back of the foot to draw the right foot towards the left. Inhale, exhale, drawing the hands down to the side of your body.